This is Kevin Mayo, and today we are drinking Curiosity number 9 from Treehouse. So Curiosity number 9, had to look it up. It's the first Curiosity I ever had from Treehouse. Number 9 was brewed in 2014. I am going to read you what they say about it right now. Curiosity 9 is a legendary beer being resurrected for the first time in celebration of our 10th year. Our first foray into the all-Mosaic IPA with our groundbreaking style of IPA. This was transcendent at its time, balanced, juicy, hazy, and incredible drinkable. It represents the very earnest beginnings of our program in the best way possible. As you enjoy, it is important to remember that a mosaic beer of this nature did not exist in a while. Allow yourself to be transported to a place and time where this was wholly unique. Enjoy. So this was before they were canning. You could only buy it in a swing top or a 64 growler. It was in the old shed in Munson, not even in the steel building across the street, but in the actual shed. And like I said, it's the very first Curiosity I've had. I remember being totally wowed by it back in the day. It was just a fantastic beer and one of the legendary beers that really started to move Treehouse. I mean, we had Julius, we had Green, and then we started getting these types of beers from them, which was far beyond what some of the pale ales they were doing prior to that. So, that being said, let's go ahead and crack Curiosity, get it in a glass. I just looked, it doesn't look like anybody's reviewed this. So, I wasn't even reviewing when this came out originally. It was before I was reviewing. Oh God, you can even smell some of those tropical fruits coming up off the glass as we pour it. So, as always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments because we love talking about beer. Don't have a lot of light in here. Let me get a little closer. I would say we got a hazy, pale yellow for the color. Obviously about 3 fingers of bright white head. Obviously unfiltered at the time. This doesn't show up well. I don't know, it might show up a little better on camera, but it definitely doesn't show up in front of me here. It's just too dark in here. My other lighting in my cellar died. I couldn't get the big camera to work. I'm doing this on the cell phone, but I still wanted to get the review done. And so let's do some aroma. So we get a little bit of pine, a little bit of citrus, peach, a little fresh cut grass, let's give it a little swirl. I got more peach. A little floral. I keep wanting to say mango, but I'm not really picking up mango. It's just that I expect it. So expectations can be a killer in this game. So peach, pine, fresh cut grass, some floral hints. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Cheers. And absolutely delicious. More bitter than you would get from most of the Treehouse beers today. We might even, people would probably call this West Coast today. We didn't call this West Coast back then. And just a nice pillowy mouthfeel, just enjoyable on the tongue. Finishes a little dry and a little sticky, but you don't get, it doesn't give you, it's soft, it's pillowy, it's cottony, which again was a revelation at the time. So I actually get peach, maybe some mango. Yeah, there's something in there. Maybe a little lemon. I think I got a hint of lemon that time. And again, some of these flavors would not normally come out or be expected in Mosaic, but everybody's palate's different, so you taste what you taste. So, bottom line, I love it. I only bought a 4-pack. I'm wishing I bought more. Partly for the nostalgia, but partly for, the hop bite. And hop bite's not the right word, because I'd have none of that hot burn that you get in some of the modern IPAs. Not getting any of that. But at the back of the throat, that hot bitterness, it's refreshing these days because we don't get it as much. So in that respect, this is much more, as I say, this is much more old school. That's the word I'm looking for. And so I'm not sure, I'm not a brewer, so I don't know if you can, bitterness usually comes in a boil, earlier in a boil, so I am not sure if they're using the Mosaic to bitter too, so. But then again, like I said, I'm not a brewer. Great beer, fantastic beer. Go out and try it. I'd love to see if anybody else has had it, what they think of it. I had one guy, I did untap this and stuff like that. I had one guy from back in the day remembered it, so anyway, I'm flopping my gums. This is starting to go long. Till next time, keep drinking.